In the valley of Oakhaven, the crystal-clear river was fading to a whisper. 12-year-old Elara, a girl whose pockets clinked with cogs and screws, knew it wasn't a drought. The problem was high up on the forbidden, mist-shrouded slopes of Starfall Mountain, where the river was born. With her practical friend Finn, she vowed to find the source. They left at dawn, defying the village elder's warnings. The higher they climbed, the stranger the woods became. They followed the shrinking riverbed until they found the cause. Giant, ancient copper pipes were siphoning the river into a dark cave, pulsing with a deep, rhythmic hum. Climbing the pipes like a ladder, they entered the cavern. It was a breathtaking workshop of rock and metal. Gears the size of houses turned in the gloom. In the center lay the source of the hum, a magnificent clockwork dragon. It was crafted from bronze and silver, its body a masterpiece of engineering. In its chest, behind a crystal plate, a great blue starstone pulsed weakly like a fading heart. This was Cogsworth, and he was dying. The great dragon stirred, its crystal eyes opening. It wasn't hostile. Using a beam of light projected from its head, it told its story on the cavern wall. It was a guardian, built centuries ago by an inventor called the Stargazer to protect the mountain's delicate climate. But its starstone heart was failing, cracking, and overheating. It was using the river's water in a desperate attempt to cool itself, inadvertently draining the valley below. Cogsworth then projected a final image, a schematic. It showed a crystal prism and a focusing lens placed on the mountain's peak. A beam of light from a single star, the Guardian's crest, could be focused through them to recharge the starstone. The Journal of the Stargazer confirmed it. Alignment was only possible once a year, when the star was brightest. At the dawn of the very next day, they had no time. Finding the prism and lens in a dusty puzzle box, Elara and Finn began their race against the sunrise. The climb was treacherous. A final tremor from the mountain, a pained groan from Cogsworth, spurred them onward. They reached the flat, windy summit just as the sky began to bleed with color. A stone pedestal stood waiting, just as the diagram had shown. As the Guardian's crest began to fade in the growing light, Elara struggled to align the crystals. Her calculations were off. Desperate, Finn noticed faint etchings on the pedestal, a star map. It wasn't about math, it was about patterns. They rotated the prism, aligning it with the constellation carved in the stone. With moments to spare, the starlight lanced through the lens and prism. It erupted into a brilliant beam of rainbow energy that shot down into the mountain's heart. Deep below, the light struck the starstone, sealing the crack and filling it with vibrant life. A joyous, metallic chime echoed from the rock. Cogsworth was healed. They returned to find the crystal-clear river flowing full and strong, but their welcome was a furious one. Master Thistlewick, the village elder, accused them of waking a terrible beast. "You have doomed us all," he cried. Just then, a shadow fell over the village. Cogsworth soared into the sky above, his bronze wings gleaming in the morning sun. The villagers gasped in terror, but the dragon didn't attack. Instead, he released a fine, shimmering mist from his wings. It fell upon the valley as a gentle shower, creating rainbows in the air and reviving the wilted crops. The villagers' fear turned to awe. They saw not a monster, but a majestic, benevolent protector. They finally understood that the forbidden mountain held a great secret, a guardian whose heart beat in time with their valley. And thanks to the courage of a young inventor and her loyal friend, that heart was beating strong once more.